What's up, everybody? It's 9:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Friday. I just wanted to kind of go through my psychology in the morning, what I'm thinking 15 minutes before the market opens. I usually don't trade at the market open because I want to give myself a few minutes to adjust to the market, not make any rash decisions. Don't have this feeling of anxiousness that I want to jump in and I just want to trade. So I'll just show you what I do 15, 30 minutes before market opens. So first, I'll look at what I'm going to trade. I only trade a few things every day because it gives me consistency as well as I understand the patterns that occur in those few ETFs that I trade. So first, we're going to look at JNUG, which is gold. So gold has been really volatile lately. It's been up, down 10%, down 10%. It's all over the place. So a lot of opportunity right now. So first, I'm going to go over here. As you can notice, this is JNUG. Here in my drawings, I go to Drawing Tools, select this Price Level tool. Basically, I'll just look at these tops, bottoms, right? And I'll just kind of like put resistance lines. They're actually resistance zones or support zones, but I just use a line just so I can focus on that area when it does come up. So here, I just kind of match up the tops and bottoms of here. So the more tops and bottoms that you can put together, the better that line will be. So here we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So that just shows me that that area really means something. Here too, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. With that being said, now we're looking at where gold looks like a gap down last night. As you can see right here, there's a gap, right? So if it does rally, right, this is going to be an area that we're going to be interested in. So that's what I'll do for JNUG, and then I'll add my other strategy onto this, and I'll just kind of get a feel as to where it meets my 200 or 50 EMA, and I'll kind of look for those areas to buy. So what else do we have? We have oil, which is UWT, right? And we'll mark this up as well. So let me just remove the previous drawings that I've done. Okay, so we just clear them. And what we do here is we do the same thing that we did with, so we just mark this up here. Similar thing that we did with gold. We just mark this up. And we're just trying to get the tops and bottoms figured out. So now we have these zones, right? So price, if it moves between this line and this line, we'll know, right? And here too. So we see like there's a little bounce, right? And it looks like gold is starting to trend. I mean, look, it's been trending down, right, in a downward pattern for the past few days. So we're really looking for a strong support that's going to happen. And how we could do that is go on a higher time frame and understand where is that zone. So it looks like we're just about to approach it. Look, right here. So every time price, and this is back from it said here, if you can look into the left corner, it says June 6th, right, 2019. So here, and then between the 17th to the 18th, this area, there's also support, and then here there's support, and it keeps touching this, right? I see right here it kind of broke that. It might have acted as resistance, but slightly, but it just smashed through that area, so that means it's just a strong support. And look, we're approaching that area again, right, at 1082. So I'm going to be looking out for that level. So what I'll do here is I'll right-click, right? I'll right-click, and it says create alert, right? So you go to create alert, and basically what you want to do here is create an alert, so then you're not constantly looking at the stock or the ETF, or you're not switching back and forth, and it increases your anxiety and all that stuff because you have so many things going on. You just want to create an alert, so then when it chimes off, you can just go and refer to it. So right here, we'll do a mark at or below this price, because we're only interested when the price hits that level or goes below it in order to go and trade. So I'll just create that, And now I don't have to look at this thing, right? I don't really have to look at it because that's the area that I'm really interested in based on my analysis. So now we'll go into gas, natural gas. So you guys, we'll go into you guys and we'll do similar thing. I like to always look at the 5. It's always good to look at higher time frames, but since I trade on the 5, I'll just kind of get an idea first as to how it's been trending, and then I'll look for a very. If it's been descending, then I'll look for a really strong support. If it's been, ascending, it's been going up, then I'll look for areas of strong resistance. So here we go. You see right here. Look at this. This is interesting, guys. I'm so happy we caught this. Right here. Look at this. It just broke this major support right here, right? It bounced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And it just smashed through that. So now if it's starting to retrace and go upward, that might be an area that we might see as potential resistance and further downside. So that's that. And then I also look at TQQQ. And this is the overall NASDAQ ETF. So I love this one because this is what I've been trading for many, many months. It gave me that margin of profit where I made 1% a day for the past, I think it's 10 months now. So the reason is because all I care about is if the market's going up or down, right? With stocks, you have to do a little more research, right? I've traded, Roku, OSTK, Beyond Meat, and a bunch of other stocks, but I just found that if there's no catalyst behind it or news behind it, often it's kind of tricky to find the stocks that really are moving. And I know you have to do a little more research to do that. It is possible to do. You can just look on other websites and you can find that. But what I found was really easy was I would just wake up and trade, right? I have no research, no this, that, right? And I'll just trade the chart because with UGAS and DGAS and TQQ, SQQ, those ETFs, it doesn't matter what is happening in the market, whether it's going up, down, sideways, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is understand what's happening during that day. So in order to do that, I would always look at the 5-minute first, and I would try to identify those resistance levels because those are real time, live, and what I'm going to be actually trading on. I only trade on the 5-minute, and I rarely look at the 1-minute because signals come up too often, and the whole point of trading is to trade less. So I'll look at the 1 hour, and I'll get an idea as to what's the direction. Right now, it's very choppy; it's up and down. But I can see that it bounced off this nice support here, and we're going to go higher as well as this resistance level. It's a very strong. Seems to be very strong because they used support before, and they broke that, and now it's using it as resistance. So if it approaches this level, and we'll create an alert like we did similarly before, we'll just go to create alert. And if price at or above, because now I want to see that resistance level. So that's the area that we're interested in. If it gets to that, we'll do further analysis when that time comes, and we can say, okay, is this going to break it? Is it not, based on other indicators or, passives. Anyway, with all that being said, I think that's what I wanted to cover today. That's kind of my psychology in the morning, and hopefully that's helped you guys, because it's very, very important to get clarity in the morning. I do some meditation, I go for a run. All those things help me perform at my best, because the markets can create a lot of anxiety, can create a lot of fear, can create a lot of stress, right? And the reason I'm doing this is because I love it and I'm passionate about it. And that's not, you shouldn't. If you can, it's kind of inevitable to have, because stock markets are kind of just based off that stuff. But I think you definitely can control it when, as you go through it more, you become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so with all that being said, this is what I do. This is how I do it. If there's any suggestions you guys have, please let me know. Drop a comment below. Consider subscribing if you saw value in this. And I hope that today goes well. And so, with all that being said, enjoy your trading day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.